Hello everybody, Loomis here from Failing at Gaming, and we're playing Dark Souls 2. We changed our outfit. I like that we've got one that shows off our ponytail. It's a little more colourful. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all great. It's a big statue. Is that a statue sticking out there? Is that the shape of a man? How do I zoom my binoculars? Maybe I don't. These don't really binoc. I feel like this just moves me into first person view. Oh well. So last time we finally made it to Drang Lake Castle. We met the Queen. So it's time to see what's beyond there, I guess. We've got all 4 souls. Also, we've gained the ability to tell when we've missed a bonfire, I guess. Let's see. Oh, we spoke to the Queen and then we fought the Dragon Riders? Yeah, this is what we fought the Dragon Riders. I guess that was the last thing we did last time. Time to see what lies further ahead. Hold on, did we climb? No, I explored this bit as well. We went the loop round. I think I meant to end when we finished the Dragon Riders, but as is usual I kept on playing because I like playing. Oh yeah, we fixed the elevator. That was the main thing we did. So now it's sent the elevator away. Yeah, we went up the ladder to fix the elevator, but there's also a door here. That's a long elevator. Hey Phoenix, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Especially since you said you weren't going to be here today, so presumably you made the effort special to wish me a happy birthday. Thank you, dude. Are you having a good day today? You've got an interview, right? Or have you already had it? Managed to speed through your meetings faster than expected. Nice. Does that mean you're sticking around then? It's always good to have you here. If you went excellent going back there next week to get tested. Ooh. That does sound promising. I'm glad to hear it, dude. You deserve it. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to my party. Help yourself to Milk Tart and 7-Up. Hey Miki, how you doing? Are you having a good day? Saying to that's just as I was saying to Phoenix, help yourself to Milk Tart and 7-Up. Who am I kidding? I say the words Milk Tart and Miki appears. You mean last Dark Souls stream? I beat up the Rotten, and that was the last big soul I needed. So now here we are in Drang Lake. I met the Queen, fought the Dragon Riders, and here I am. There was plenty of suffering. Don't worry, Phoenix. Thank you, Miki. Thank you so much. Is there a pig on the other side of here? Nope. Of course, now I've got to ride the elevator all the way back up, but I hope that joke was worth it. I am 31 today. Part of me feels like an old man, part of me feels like I'm just getting started. Yeah, today I'm the one with the nope. Yeah. The poison hell was something, although it wasn't really that bad. I mean, I did most of the poison level the session before. It was just the glowy green bit with all the bug monsters that I did last session. And that bit was horrible, but it was also quite short. I did keep summoning the guy, and he did keep dying of poison before I got to the boss fight, so that was something. Yeah, I don't feel 31. As I say, I feel like I've only just gotten started. That's a fair description, Phoenix. Feel all of 5 today. No key to the embedded in inventory. Jeez. Looks like somebody forgot the safe word. Phoenix, you were born 40. Strong magic shield. Oh, nice. You'll be 40 forever. Never young, but you'll also never get old, I guess. Okay, so we've got a young maiden in a cage. We've got a guy who's... I can't tell if he's in like a full body suit or if he's just naked. Chained upside down with a mask with a hole in it on. And we've got the key to the King's Passage. And we've got Fire Seed, apparently. This isn't the party I was hoping to have today. Honestly, kind of wishing I hadn't found that room. Forever young Phoenix, the stars will shine upon you. Yeah. This is not what I wanted for my surprise party. But I must admit, I am surprised. Yeah. I didn't choose to play as the depraved at the start of the game. Yeah, I suppose it makes a lot of sense that Phoenix never truly ages. Never truly young and never truly old. So am I having a good time? Yes. Would I recommend Drang Lake as a birthday party location for other people? Maybe not. Often dead. I suppose, yeah. Phoenixes die more than most. High Tower would have been a great place to have a party. Will do, Miki. There's plenty for everybody. I mean, High Tower is mostly open air these days, so you'd need good weather. But it is a beautiful place. Getting the Malva pudding, nice. So, got the White Tree of Gondor here, which you can actually see outside of the palace. It's seen better days, but it's there. Somebody decapitate these statues? Wonder whether the Queen did it. She had a thing about faces, didn't she? Like she took the heads off all of her golems? Because she couldn't stand to have them looking at her? Whoa. No, that's a life gem. I thought I had my Estus equipped. I'd like to have my Estus equipped. That was definitely an Estus situation. These men made entirely out of stone, they do not stagger. Yeah, there's a lot of tree stuff in this game, isn't there? I feel like I don't really have a good feel for it, but... Am I still wearing... Wait, I've got no rings on. I'm not getting the floor mopped with me. Hollow iron. That might also make sense. How long have I not had any rings on? I think I took them all off because it was like an acid bath. That was ages ago. I must have fought the boss and everything with no rings. So what stuff do I actually want? What do I normally have? That's my fourth ring. Second Dragon Cleanthry are usually there. Steel Protection is generally a good one. What else was I wearing? Nightwing? The Royal Soldier's ring? Nah, I replaced that with the second Dragon ring when I got that one, since it also boosts load. I mean, it might still be good. Ring of Blades? Is that what I've been using? Maybe. I suppose so. That's probably all pretty much the same. Your favourite armor set? The Faram armor? Oh, this guy's bored of my fashion souls. Would you fight me already? Finger blades. Oh, okay. So it only affects the physical part of my weapon. It's not just straight up a flat damage. My equip percentage, I think it's quite high, to be fair. So the... yeah. Well, Soldier's Ring is probably worth. Some of this armor is fairly... the forearm and the gauntlets are fairly heavy. But yeah, the shoulders match my hair, so I quite like it. Oh, sorry. 51.3%. Yeah, I wanted to try out these engraved gauntlets, where the normal attacks occasionally do critical effects, which seemed fun, so I was looking for something that matched that. I feel like this works. Good percentage for medium armor. Yeah. It does what I need it to, which is look awesome. You need your medicine, Miki. Go ahead and take it. My party will be exciting enough to keep you awake. So what is your deal? I guess we'll never find out. Oop. Don't give up, skeleton. Twinkling Titanite. That's pretty good. Huh. I mean, I only just had a boss, but this looks ominous as all heck, so... Plus, let's be honest, the last boss was a joke. I mopped the floor with it first try, while not wearing any rings. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Has to keep the grumpiness away, too. I'll see what I can do. Oh, yeah, we got a boss. Okay, this guy is really squishy. There's gotta be a gimmick here. Maybe it's just that he does tons of damage. Or maybe it's just that he's got a really good shield. Oh! That was embarrassing. I honestly thought I was gonna first try that. I thought I had him. It's true, I am a bit of a glass cannon. Spellblade life, I guess. Are all these things gonna respawn? Yeah, looks like they've all respawned. Honestly think one great magic weapon will be enough for the other guy, one way or the other. Oh. Can I get in a hit, please? Okay. I thought I could, smash through them if I could get in the hit, but these guys, these unliving knights of iron, for some reason don't flinch a whole lot. Oh, what was that? Clue-in armor? Cluaclin? Or is it just Cluellen? I don't know. Double L's at the start of a word in Welsh to pronounce C, but I don't know about in the middle. An economy of simplicity and strength. Ah. Oh yeah, I picked up a great magic weapon from somewhere. Who knows where. So guys, we got some Welsh armor. Very nice. I'll probably try that on later. Don't suppose there's any summons here. Oh. Oh, got Cyan's helm as well. Oh, same as the Elite Knight armor? I didn't realize it was the same thing. I know it says that it was made by the absolute best smith. No, the Elite Knight armor is Braddon steel. I don't know if any of the others were. Clad armor. Yeah, none of the others mentioned that stuff. It was probably quite rare. Yeah, I mean, it would have made sense, Phoenix, but, apparently not the case. I mean, probably the guy made the, regular knight, the stuff for the Elite Knights as well, but he just used high-quality steel instead of the best steel. Probably because the best steel was really hard to get. Also? Disappointingly weak compared to in 1. I guess. Law implication. Yeah, not sure. Alright, here we go. Ow! Didn't get it that time. I don't know where you thought that was going, but, it wasn't towards me. Oh, okay, good hit. I'll give you that one. Thought he was going to be aiming for me, but apparently he was swatting flies. Charging up to your ult. Interrupted. Summoning a guy, okay. So he wasn't going to fire a laser beam out of his shield. Oh, is this one of the fights where they like summon players and stuff? I have too much offense. See, this is what I told you, Phoenix. You were like, use all your buff souls, do massive damage. And I was like, no, Phoenix, we're already one-shotting everything we encounter. And you're like, there'll be bosses ahead that take 2 hits. You gotta kill them before they can do cool stuff. Summons players when possible. Okay. So I do feel like I've heard a lot of people hyping up the the Looking Glass tonight. Guess I ate my boss souls. I'm strung to the finish, 'cause I eat my boss souls. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot. Soul Bolt, Spell Quartz, Ring +2. Alex, hey! How you doing? You having a good day? Welcome to the party. Help yourself to milk tart and malva pudding, and there's 7-Up in the fridge. He did murder Penguin more times? I feel Penguin probably got murdered by most things more times, to be fair. He tries, bless him. Where are we looking? Spell Quartz +2, so that's a lot of magic defense. Trying to get Sekiro Platinum. Nice. How's it going? Is it Penguin who's doing the Pure Mage run where he's using just the staff for all of his damage? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I thought Penguin was the one doing that, but he was like miles behind me. Has he overtaken me already? Are the streams blurring together in my mind? British weather ahead. A new game, The Surge 2. Cool. What's it about? What sort of game is it? Looks like we're about to have a second go at everybody's favorite boss from the original Dark Souls, the Bed of Chaos. Yeah, how about I don't run around amongst this all this dry wood, waving a torch? Squelch, 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 squelch. I'm gonna ruin my nice new boots. I feel like I'm okay, there is a bonfire. Let's say, I feel like I'm walking into something here. Probably should have gotten my, come back to the other bonfire. This is beautiful. Is this the Ash Lake? Yeah, I took the elevator down, but obviously we've gone out the back of the castle. Castles are usually built on hills. It's fine. I mean, it still looks like I'm far down. There's cliffs and giant trees. Maybe it wasn't a very long elevator. Not as long as there's the one to the king's personal party. Yeah. Different area of Ash Lake? I don't know that there are different areas of Ash Lake. I feel like Ash Lake is Ash Lake, wherever you go.
Is that a shard you found?
Oh, maybe.
Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see
Dog
light,
Vandash Lake.
to see hope, however faint it might be.
I wonder if I can get another spell slot. I can. Just barely. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I'd like to have another slot for Greater Magic Weapon. 3 is plenty for bosses, but if I want to use it against regular enemies, 3 is not a lot. Yeah, also boost my casting speed, I guess. I kinda came here thinking I should put some points into Vitality because my offense is too great. I'm killing enemies before I can see what cool stuff they do. But, instead, this! Oh, I need to actually find somewhere that sells a second Greater Magic Weapon, though, don't I? I suppose I can just use regular Magic Weapon for regular enemies and save the Greater one for bosses. I forgot that you,
Your visit is welcome.
you need to buy the scroll to take it. You need 2 scrolls to take it twice.
One day my teachings will save you.
I'm glad to... Be safe.
Yeah, I got lots and lots of magic. I don't know if I should be trying out some different spells, maybe. I picked up a magic shield somewhere. But, I mean, I've not used a shield so far, so I don't know. Homing Soul Mass? Soul Spear? Soul Spear Barrage. A flurry of Soul Spears. The single Soul Spear is much more difficult to cast and has less charges than the barrage of Soul Spears. Interesting. Soul Greatsword. A sword made of souls. Hey, Gregor X. It is not a Scholar of the First Sin. I'm just playing the basic version. How are you doing? You having a good day? Soul Vortex? Yeah, maybe I should be trying out some of these weird things. Cast light. Test at a safe distance. Yeah, maybe don't cast them in the middle of Majula. Oh, okay, so it's just a single hit. Take this, Majin Buu. Spirit Sword! I might hold on to that. Just because it looks awesome. Although I admit I was expecting it to be like an actual weapon that you hold for a few seconds. If I hammer it, do I get extra hits out of it? No? Oh well. I use them fairly often, I think.
Thank you kindly.
It depends a lot on the situation. Because they do good damage. It's mostly against big slow enemies. I prefer to kite them and ping them down with the soul arrows. Against the faster enemies, it doesn't feel safe immobilizing myself like that. It's safer to go in with the mace and keep rolling. But those big elephant knights that run around the castle, pretty much took all of those down with soul arrows.
Bearer, the sign you bear, and without stace, even when...
Nothing to say now that I've met the queen. Okay. See fire, Miki? Yeah. Lots and lots of fire. Burn it all down. I got here. I missed a call from my grandparents. Well, I'll ring them back after the stream. They probably want to know if I'm currently busy or if they can come round. And obviously I'm a little bit busy. I'll give them a call when the stream ends and ask them if they want to stop by. Where was I? I had something I was going to say, but now I've completely lost it. Oh, yeah. Gwyn found the soul of fire and created a burning orb that ignited the whole world and beat back the darkness, etc., etc. Miki, are you Lord Gwyn? Just wondering. That doesn't feel safe. That branch looks very breakable though. There we go! Wow. That was almost brilliantly executed, guys. Oh, okay. I see the edge of the ground there. Like a moth to a flame. Oh, hello, sir. Is that a lucerne hammer? He must be one of the king's personal guard. Accidentally doxed Miki. I'm sorry. Like a moth to a flame. The ironic thing is that was me trying to be careful and not fall in. That king's guard. Okay. Whoop. I feel like I saw somewhere that lucerne hammers were one of the two main weapons of the kingdom. I don't remember where though. It's like the official polearm of Drang Lake or something like that. I don't remember. I was wondering if it was significant that those guys had them anyway. I don't know. I see you back there. You go chittering at me like I don't know what's going on. That's not my soul great sword. How about you? Overkill? Well, I wanted the reach advantage. If I'd smashed through the barrels, it would have given it an opportunity to counterattack. I needed to take out the whole room in one swoop. Also, I just like using that spell, Quiet You. I don't think it's going to be practical in very many real battles. Although I have no idea how much damage it does. Maybe it like one-shots bosses or something. I've yet to try it on anything that doesn't die in one hit from it. Oh, hey, it's the lady from the new Coca-Cola advert. The one that makes me want to never drink again. You know, if you want something delicious that doesn't make your tongue explode out of your mouth and do horrifying things, why not try the delicious taste of 7-Up? Ooh, the singing stopped. Wait, were those guys singing, or...? Maybe it's just because I got close to this building. Ah! Oh, there's curse pots. Interesting. Oh, is that the curse pot there on its side? It is. Maybe it's like in, like the lady in Demon Souls who sings while she's on her own but stops when you get close. She's just entertaining herself. What are my plans for birthday stream part 2? Well, Asmoth bought me this for my birthday present. Heart of Darkness. It's a PlayStation game. And it's normally retro evening on a Tuesday night, right? And I was saying I don't have a birthday-themed game. Well, I guess since this is the birthday present, I now do. And I guess it's technically retro. It's a bit outside our normal stuff, but I'm thinking I'm going to play this. The terrifying world of Heart of Darkness. Emaciated devils. Andy, a young boy on a quest to rescue his dog, Whiskey. I remember Asmoth a while back talking about how he'd heard about this game and really wanted to bully me into playing it for him. So, I guess he found a strat that succeeded. Yeah, it sounds good. I think we're going to be playing that. Kind of looking forward to it. Oop. Huh? Hey, it's the lady from the prison cell. Or maybe not. Hold on. Can't really. So you're a mermaid, right? You've got a tail under that dress. That's why you're lying in that weird way. She's a mermaid, right? She's so a mermaid.
We knew you were coming. And stop singing.
Don't stop on my account.
We are Milfanito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark.
Great, so beyond the... So other than his weird attic with the guy in the BDSM gear. The king has a secret lake full of MILFs. It's no wonder this kingdom fell apart. On YouTube if you're not here tonight for a long time. Okay, are you you're expecting to you're expecting to be busy this evening, Miki? MILF and Neat. Oh, and she said that she's associated with death. The daughters of Nito. She's not a mermaid. She's just skeleton from the bottom, from the waist down. She's half human, half skeleton.
We will sing here forever, as we always have, from long, long ago. We know nothing of the world outside. And why should we? For we will never leave.
Might be trying to build or something? Okay. Hope you have a good time, Miki.
Do you seek King Vendrick? But what is a king, after all? We know nothing of the world outside, for we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark.
Don't stick yourself in outsiders.
This is what we were taught.
The little ones. We about to fight skeleton babies again.
Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help.
Oh, smooth and silky stone. How
This
nice.
is all that we can do.
Oh, the fireflies.
When we sing, the little
Makes
one,
sense.
this is what we were taught.
She spends a lot of time, Okay, this doesn't collapse underneath me. Spends a lot of time talking about how she'll never leave. I feel like that's a ploy to make me say, you can leave now, I'll carry you to safety. Well, tough luck, lady. That isn't one of the options available to me. Whoop. Yeah, need some philosophy stats. In Fallout, I put all my stats into philosophy and then couldn't do the fighting encounters. In this one, maybe I've got too many stats in fighting. I'm killing all the bosses, but I can't stand the philosophy. Then again, we're mostly got our stats in end, so maybe we do have excellent philosophy. Are we doing philosophy damage? Do you have books containing terrible truths? Truths that could make you age prematurely with the weight of the knowledge? Yes, actually. Okay. Is philosophy int or faith? There's a very dismissive part of me that wants to say that philosophy is definitely faith. Philosophy is the part of science that has made the least advances over the last 3,000 years. That does make sense. I feel like philosophers would do dark damage. I think you're probably right on that one. Oh. I'm thinking in the, when we do Dark Souls 3, I need to be a Dark Mage. I didn't do this on purpose, but it occurs to me, in Demon Souls, we played a Cleric. In Dark Souls 1, we used a good chunk of Pyromancy, so I guess we were a Pyromancer. We didn't go heavy for Pyromancy in Dark Souls 1, but it's the only magic that we actually use, so we'll count Dark Souls 1 as Pyromancy. Demon Souls, we were definitely a Cleric. This one, we're heavily Mage. So, Dark is something we've not used yet. So I guess Dark Souls 3, we're gonna be Dark Magic. This would have been the best one to use Dark Magic? Huh. But you also said this is the best one to use regular magic, right? So... can't have it both ways. Dark Souls 3 doesn't allow pure Dark? Oh, that's disappointing. Is this the only one where you can be pure Dark? Because you can't really do Dark in the first one either, can you? Magic... okay, yeah, fair. But yeah, you said this was the best one to be a sorcerer. But yeah, okay, this is the best one to be any kind of magic. Small supplement, sorcery, miracles, and pyromancy. Oh, okay. So I can't really... I can't be a dark specialist. Rather, I can be a wizard who uses dark or a cleric who uses dark. Yeah, but I can't see a scenario in which I'd willingly respec my stats. I'm sorry, but to my mind, if I respec my stats, I'm playing a new character, you know? It's not Lorseeker Pux anymore. This is who she is. You can't just go back on that. I mean, I could start just putting my levels up into Faith, but no, I want to be... I like being the mage for this one. Lorseeker Pux is not a dark specialist. Oh. They got away with that one. It's gonna be annoying, 'cause if I want to go dark in that, I guess I'll need multiple types of catalyst, or... I suppose we'll see when we play it. No, I mean, if I wanted to use dark, I'd need like a dark catalyst, a dark chime, and a dark... well, I need a catalyst, a chime, and a pyromancy flame to use all of the different darks. No! I don't know why I decided to fire that third one there. It's not the smoothest thing I've ever done. Fireball, dark fireball. So, does dark still work the same way in that it's based on both faith and int for like all of the spells? Like, are spells, miracles, and pyromancies all based on the same stats for Dark, rather than being based on what different kinds of things they are? Yes, okay. So as Dark, I guess you just get a... Dark gets you the most mixed load of spells, I guess. You can start fires, shoot blasts, and heal yourself. All together. Maybe we can work with that. That could be fun. Our 3 left-hand slots will be the 3 casting implements. We'll have... and we'll only use dark spells. Like, yeah, I can work with that. That sounds like fun times. Not a shield in sight. Who uses shields? I've not used a shield this whole game. I don't think I used... and I hardly used a shield in Demon Souls either. Most core dark damage spell is locked behind a PvP covenant. That's kind of annoying. Is PvP still running Dark Souls 3? I could maybe do that. I'll give it a try. There's normally an offline way to farm the PvP items, right? We'll see what happens. Invade and kill 10 in a specific zone. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Let's figure something out. Be offline farmed with very boosted item discovery. Fair enough. Yeah, well, when we get there, we'll see what works out for us. These guys drop Twinkling. Ooh. Sudden interest. Let me change my hat real quick, not this one. Oh, that's a good idea. Like, I'm not farming it, but any that I find will definitely get used. Oh, I managed to only aggro one of them this time. Well, that makes it a lot easier. I got their shield. That I don't think they're using. No, wait, they have got a shield on. They invaded and one-shotted the invader. Nice. Right over here. Yeah, I noticed it looked like there was a path out into the water. Did you just knock them into the water? Is that what you did? Oh, you get... Man, you get Twinkling and Human Effigies here? Yeah, this, definitely seems like the best farming area. guess I can't go over there. Maybe... Oh. I think it's just the shadow of that, actually. I was looking at this bit and I thought there was a path over there, but I think that's just the reflection of the cliffs, so never mind. 1,480 damage with a sunlight spear at 58 with a lightning infused dragon chime. Nice. Yeah, Shadow's gonna truck. 50 faith, okay. Does lightning do extra damage if you're in the water? I mean, fire does less damage if you're wet, so I guess that would make a lot of sense. Yes. Nice. I like that. Oh. Up. Yeah, because wet is just like a straight up status in this game. That's cool. None of this is going as elegantly as I'm picturing in my head. I think I'd be better off just running in and hitting these things, rather than trying to sweep the four of them with my spirit sword, but... what can you do? I want it to look beautiful. Got some more twinkling, and lots of smooth and silky. Nice. Don't give up, fatty. Part of me kinda wants to make Goku in this game. A melee character with lots of int who uses Kamehamehas and spirit swords. I'm blundering into out here. This doesn't feel to my instincts like a boss, but I've been caught off guard before in this game. They put bosses everywhere. Okay. No boss, just really beautiful. Can you lock onto the guy, please? How come they can snipe? Yeah, how do you like it? Okay, step 1. Spell quartz +2. Do I still need the gold serpent? I honestly don't know. Get rid of this guy, I guess. Some people, honestly. In the 10 to 25 spells per magic type, 3 to 5 of those are dark. Okay. So I'm gonna get 9 to 15 spells to choose from. I mean, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from using the other ones mixed in there. We'll see what happens as we play. It'll be fun. Oh, hey, there's a bonfire here. Actually got a good chunk of souls, so I should probably make use of that. Also to restock my spells. There's no kill like overkill. Pure Pyromancer or Sorcery Miracle Hybrid? I feel like Sorcery Miracle Hybrid is like the same stats as Pure Pyromancer. I don't know. Anyway, I'm in it to have fun, not to use the perfect stats. Agility and buffs and Sorcery has the damage. Yeah, I mean, I do feel like Pyromancy and Sorcery overlap a lot. I've not really explored Pyromancy, but I feel like Sorcery has the medium range damage, and Pyromancy has a lot of close range damage. And then Archery for the long range. All three use Darkness, yeah. So I'm gonna try and use all three. I don't care if the stats are suboptimal. I just want to have fun. Alright, let's pop back to Majula real quick. Yeah. I think we'll be leveling up all the catalysts. Oh yeah, I suppose that'll be a pain. But I don't think it'll be a big deal. That's true. I suppose they'll change through different ones.
If you make it back.
I'm still using the beginner catalyst in this one, I think. I've not really found, like, any others. Found lots of chimes. Which is interesting considering that clerics aren't held in high regard in Drang Lake.
Bearer until hope has fully withered.
Yeah, just shot. Do I have items? Got lots of items. Have I got bone dust? I don't remember picking up bone dust. You're right, I've got bone dust.
Bearer until...
So I'd like to hit 50 int by the end of the game if it's going to keep going, but maybe it's worth getting some vigor for now. Because we're already squishing just about everything, and we are very squishy. My dude sells new stuff after killing the boss. Yeah, I've been buying his stuff like a little at a time, I guess.
I knew you'd be back. Thank you kindly.
20 is reasonable as its soft cap. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 20 seems like a good number. Just keep putting the odd one in there so I don't get squished too much. I mean, on the one hand, I kind of like the glass cannon stuff. It's a valid build to squish bosses and get squished by bosses. But the problem is I'm killing a lot of bosses before I get to see what they do. Oh, I want to change my spells, I think. Need more iframes. Those would be nice. Well, I keep leveling up my attunement. I know it's not the best stat for iframes, but it suits my other stuff as well. I get 31 soul arrows instead of 30, so I think my attunement must make it so that I get like plus 3% spell casts. But what was I saying? There's not a lot of extra spell casts for the level of attunement that I've got. But I suppose... Oh, look, the 20s now give me +1. So I've got... like... plus 5% spell casts. You must need a lot to get little bits of extra casts on them. Anyway, if we're going to be doing magic duels, I suppose I should take some regular soul arrows for lots of casts. Since I actually ran quite low for the first time in this game. Okay, there's the edge. This side doesn't just go on forever. Oh yeah. You guys are back. Suppose I'll deal with you before I do anything else. Oh, I've aggroed 2 of them. Mistakes have been made. Now, in most Magic duels, that's considered a foul par, but we didn't agree on a specific rule set, so... This is an informal contest, and anything goes. Alright, settle down. Using regular soul arrows feels painful after having my great heavy soul arrows. The heavy ones do so much, and the light ones do so little. Yeah, I mean, it's not surprising they have magic resist. Ooh. Ritual staff not intended for use in battle, but nevertheless functions as a catalyst for sorceries and hexes. The demon was contained within the shrine by sacred rituals, but over time the tradition was lost and the demon set free. It gained knowledge and learned to lure humans into its lair using song. Oh, you do extra spell damage while human? That's kinda cool. It's not leveled up in the slightest, but if it was, I wonder if it would be better than my current one. Probably not. This looks like it's balanced on faith and on on sorceries and hexes. So presumably its sorceries will be lower in the end. Yeah, it's 232 minus 115 now, but this is +8 and this is +0, so... Oh, okay. So this is... Oh, so that's... Oh, so this one's got S rank sorcery scaling, whereas this one has C rank. So this one will scale a lot better once it's leveled up, right? Is extra cast speed good or bad? Like, do you want lower cast speed because it means less time, or do you want higher cast speed because it means you cast faster? Much better int scaling. Okay. Higher is faster. So this one will cast slower, so that's a concern. But if I upgrade it, it probably will do a lot more damage, and it's got the bonus when I'm human. So okay, maybe I'll start sinking some things into that and give it a try. Other than the chunks, upgrade materials are cheap. So I can get it the most of the way pretty easily. I've seen enemies drop chunks. I should probably really go and farm some. But I can't remember which enemies it was. At 10 it will have 230 before int scaling. So with the int scaling it's going to be much more powerful, right? Is this all circle around here? Is this like the intended path? I thought I was trying to take a side route, but now I don't think I am. Okay. I'll probably do that then. That sounds good. What you got? Another fire seed. That's why it requires 35 int to begin with. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at over there, but I want to save some great heavy soul arrows for it. Maybe it's just a bunch of people stood together, but it kind of looks like there's a giant waist deep in the water. How can they fire at me from all the way over there? I have to be headbutting somebody before I can lock onto them. That is some hacks. There's some exploit crap going on there. Oh, it's just a, okay, I see now. It's just one of the hippo men. Hippo folk, I should really say. Oh. Okay, if I could lock onto the other guy, that'd be nice, but whatever. I heard somebody talking there. It's hard to hear over the fight. Maybe it was them casting their spells? Lock on, please. Come on, it's a million miles tall. Lock onto the thing. Honestly. It should do damage when they fall on you. Verbal component that you cheat. We just can't hear the main character's voice, right? They can talk to other people and pass information along, but for whatever reason we can't hear our own voice. An aspect of hollowing, I'm sure. So obviously we are doing the verbal components, just like those mages, but as always we can't hear ourselves say it. Hollows talk, but in many ways... The undead talk, but in many ways they feel like nobody listens. Yeah, I thought so. Whoop. Okay, here we go with this. Oh, okay. But if I stay close to the pillars, that was okay. Yeah. That young man's kicking in, Miki. Drink some coffee. I had some coffee this morning and I feel great. Kid, let me teach you about Pokemon. Well, alright, Phoenix, but only because I'm a Gen 1 guy and we don't have the nonsense of the later games. Mace to the face. Need you more sleepy. You need the right kind of game to keep you awake, I guess. I think one of the reasons I like strategy games so much. Action games I don't like when I'm tired because I don't have the reflexes and it annoys me and stuff, but like turn-based or really slow things just put me further to sleep. But the right kind of strategy game just keeps my brain ticking over without taxing me too much, you know? Murder the Mansion? I guess so. I've not really thought about that one because I found a fruit. Nice. Because it's a stream game, so it's a slightly different environment, but yeah, seems fair. Platform jumper game thing. Okay. Do you think this is easier with a torch? I won't be able to use my magic mind, but I could try it. Maybe I should have brought my light spell. If it works, I'll... Oh, that is way easier with a torch. Ah! Let me out of my inventory. I honestly thought that was a long shot. I didn't think that the torch would help me see under the water, but it really does. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's a waste of a flame butterfly. I don't know why I still have that falchion equipped. Okay. Yeah. Sentimental value. Remember when that was going to be the weapon I used all game? And then we didn't get any faint stone ever. I mean, that makes sense, but I'm still offended by it. If I die, I'm just going to equip the light spell. I guess I'll just have to use a shield instead. Oh, wait. Oof, this gets really narrow here. I don't like this one bit. Yeah, this seems like an excellent time to cast Great Magic Shield. Lady, are you finding this as awkward as I am? Yeah, that's how I handle social situations too. Estus Flask Shard. I honestly kind of feel like wasn't worth. Yeah, the romantic tension. Some light blade. Yeah, lady, are you feeling this too? There's very few situations in which I'll say an Estus Shard wasn't worth, but walking across this freaking thing, and also I don't need Estus. I've got life gems. They make me feel so good. It's my stim addiction. You know, I can probably take these poison things off again. Need less fallout. I think we've almost finished it. I'm expecting the next session to be the last one. Although it depends on what people vote for. Maybe I'll be playing Fallout 2 next. Uh-oh. This guy's motoring. Yeah. I think the life gems are one of the things I kind of like about this game. But on the other, I don't know. It makes for a very different environment, doesn't it? It makes the game more comfortable and friendly, but it is kind of cheap and easy. Reminds me a little more of Demon Souls, though, which is still my favorite Soulsborne. So yeah, mixed feelings about it. Adjustable difficulty, yeah, I guess so. My pride allows. But they're so delicious. Soul of a proud knight. Not much in here. I was expecting something... I don't know. There goes my torch. But probably Beast dying. Probably. Not convinced. Christ, how many of them have I aggroed? It feels like there's a small battalion out there shooting at me from the sound of it. Could you stop for a second? I'm trying to have a look around. People out on the water over there. I want to know what they're up to. They do once you've got enough of them, yeah. I feel like in most of the Souls games, the healing feels a little too restrictive, and this one definitely feels too easy. So I guess ideally there'd be some middle ground, but I don't know what that would be. Oh. Can I not get over? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna shoot you, lady. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Using miracles for healing supplement is the middle ground. I guess that makes sense, yeah. I should have just rolled there and used up a flame butterfly. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention there. I completely zoned out. There was a dozen ways I could have survived that. That is a situation that I would happily use an Estus in. I use the life gems all the time to save the precious Estus for when I really need the healing. Because Estus is better. Life gems are better out of combat, Estus is better in combat, right? But yeah, that wasn't... I don't know. As I say, I zoned out. Yeah, I guess maybe the middle ground. Oh, excuse me. Stay hydrated, people. But you know, drink your water, don't inhale it. Oh, I said I wanted to change my spell, didn't I? Take the light spell. I guess there's still the element of, if you made life gems weaker... Yeah, that's what I'm angling at, Phoenix. Life gems are still effective combat heals. Less so in late game, but obviously you have more of them by late game. Make them heal a heck of a lot slower, so they're useless in combat. So you always go into every fight at full health, but in the fights, Estus is your only sensible heal, and you can still run out of Estus. Then that way you've still got to conserve supplies. It's hard to say what counts as in combat in this game, but yeah. I think we're angling at the same thing in slightly different ways. That is an issue, yeah. So that you're not standing there waiting for it to charge, you mean? That's fair. Two different ways, yeah. A system to detect combat since you can't exit game when in combat. I suppose that's fair. That's not really been an issue I've experienced. I've got a little bit of distrust for the game's idea of when I'm in combat. Ugh. I just poured like half that mug straight into my lungs. Things I did today. I need to put my stuff back where it should be. And probably cast that light spell. You know what? This light spell's not as good as the torch. Rolled into that. You want to lock on, champ? Fine, we'll kill this thing first since you're so upset by it. I don't know whether you're laughing at the high damage or the low damage. I mean, these things are very magic resistant. Okay, you do care. I wasn't sure if you'd bother if I didn't go near you. Okay. I just know that you did 1500 damage with your spell, with your miracles, so I wondered if you were softly mocking me. But yeah, maybe if you had Demon Souls regen items, where regen items were actually good, but you had Estus Flasks instead of the purchasable herbs, maybe that would be the good middle ground? Come at me, bro. Fine, don't come at me. We'll fight on my terms. How did that work out for you? Could you stop for 1 minute? Thank you. Yeah, lots of things heal in this game. This is definitely the most generous of the Soulsborne games. There's no disputing that. Cast my light spell again, I guess. A little disappointed with the light spell's effectiveness down here, though, because, uh-oh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the light spell. It the light that the light spell gives you is blue, so it blurs in with the water. With the fire, it's orange, so the ground is strikingly different to where there's just water. Need more eyes, yeah. Guess I got too close, too carelessly. Why does my light spell keep vanishing so fast? Does the light spell end if you cast a different spell? Is that what's going on? Oh, it's the time on it just really short. Oh, it's probably because I'm two-handing my mace. I bet if you two-hand your weapon or put away your catalyst, it vanishes. Also shouldn't? Oh yeah, you're right. I feel like sometimes it lasts a long time, sometimes it just vanishes, and I don't know why. Bullied penguin the same way. By talking about the ominous approaching magic, or? Well, that's fair. I sent you there so you could bully him. Uh-oh. Oh, well, there goes some souls. Suppose how many times I've killed that guy. It's only fair that he gets one back. Dying with no... Estus wouldn't have helped me there. That guy one-shot me. Wasn't I at full health when he hit me? I can't drink Estus while he's biting me. I'm trying to conserve supplies, Phoenix. I need the Estus for the desperate combat. For the real fights. Like, they're technically not limited because I can buy more of them and they're dirt cheap. I can easily get 99 of one, whereas I can't easily get more than 10 of the other. I've got souls to spare, I'm over-leveled as all heck. And don't you point out that I've died 500 times here. This area is hell. If I was level 5,000... I'd probably still be struggling here, by the exact same amount. My level is appropriate, okay. Yeah, I suppose so, actually. I was feeling like I was over-leveled because I was squishing bosses so hard. But that's more due to me being a glass cannon, isn't it? I'm monstrous as long as I don't get hit. Environment is the real challenge. That's fair. I guess I need more vigor. I remember Dark Souls 3. Well, I don't know. You know, I'll not grumble because I promised that I'd go into Dark Souls 3 with an open mind. Oh, how long's that been there? I didn't like Dark Souls 3 before. I found Dark Souls 3 really boring and bland. And forgettable. So I'm like, I'm not too crazy about the bosses in that game because they're boring bosses, but... You know, again, maybe it's just because I was playing with Burzum and he was doing everything for me. Less so than he did this game. He held back in that one because he felt really bad about ruining this one for me. But, yeah, he was still there. I see Felicia's deciding to aggro everything for me. Having fun, dear? I hear a curse part. Where's that coming from? Out there? Is that a curse pot? Sounds like a curse pot to me. Is there a path out here? Yeah, those are curse pots. Oh, well, see ya, Felicia. It was nice hanging out. Feel free to come back anytime. There's a lot of curse pots clustered together. I think I would need a bow or something to get through those. Or for the, you know, the aim function to work. It doesn't look like there's even anything out there. There presumably is. Anyway, I don't think I can get close enough to smash them. Felicia, why? Oh, really? Are we doing it? Fine, fine. We'll deal with the stupid mages and come back this way. I need one of their staffs with the sniper scopes on it. Oops, sorry, this little bridge is ankle high. Can't get over there. Hey Felicia, could you do like anything? Yeah, hold aggro for me. That's more than you were contributing before. Brave. So to sum up, she tries hard. What's up with you? You out of spell slots? They went out of
You
spells?
need a bigger treasure room.
Hartai.
Noellan, hey, welcome! She was buffing the other ones? How you doing, Noellan? Help yourself to milk tart and Malva pudding. And there's 7-Up in the fridge. You having a good day, my bro? Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Welcome to the party. Reed helmet? Okay, just a second. Oh, I need to change my hat back, don't I? What helmet did I just get? This one? The Archdrake sect and its ancient rituals. Those who dare to indulge their curiosity have been known to simply vanish. The keepers of Lindelt's histories, including the only record of its foundation. A tome they have good reason to keep hidden away. I'm doing pretty good. Where the miracle dealer is from, okay. How's the miracle dealer? I don't know. I've not seen her in a while. I don't have much business with her. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I slept terrible last night, and a minute ago I tried to drink my tea and I poured the entire mug down into my lungs, so, you know, a bit of a mixed day, but otherwise good. I'm enjoying this. I finally found an area in this game that challenges me. Up until now it's been a walkover because Phoenix made me spend all my boss souls, and now I'm like 500 times the recommended level for this game. Just one-shotting everything. Where is that path that I was trying to walk down? Hey Chaos, yeah, it's my birthday. How are you doing, Chaos? You having a good day? Welcome to the party. Help yourself to milk tart and Malva pudding, and there's 7-Up in the fridge. It was out here, wasn't it, where I broke all those pots? Looked like there was another path. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, Phoenix is telling me I'm the recommended level. Apparently it's because I put all of my points into attack, so I'm like one-shotting bosses and everything's one-shotting me. So it's just the lack of defense on both sides that makes me feel overpowered. But obviously you don't notice the lack of defense when you never get hit. This light spell sucks. I don't know why I bothered. It lasts for about 3 seconds, and the light is the same color as the water, so you can still barely see the ground. I'm just gonna go back to using my torch. Be a better part if I went online. I've seen too many streamers get their files wrecked in this game to actually do that. I don't want to lose my save file. Stream sniping hackers seems to be a huge problem in this game. I watched one guy get invaded by the same guy after using the item that prevents invasions over and over again with like no pause in between. It's back over here, I guess. Like, there's supposed to be a timer on how fast you can be hacked. But oh yeah, the guy was definitely stream sniping. You're only supposed to be invaded at a certain speed. You're supposed to have like a mercy period, but this guy was invading non-stop when he shouldn't be able to invade. Almost certainly stream sniping, and using a hacked sword that killed you in one hit and broke all of your equipment. So you can imagine I'm a little hesitant on this one. I plan to, Chaos. But I've only just got it. Yeah. Hence why I'm playing this one offline. I also saw another lady get given an item by a hacker that crashes your game when you look at it. So for the rest of the game, she had to be really careful in her inventory so that she didn't accidentally hover over that and, you know, close the game. People gonna people. Monkey King, hey, how you doing? Whoop. Yep, there goes my torch, but oh well. Having a good day? Oh, he had one hit left in him. This area takes so long to get through. And then you die in a second because you can't move in the water. Alright, well heck that light spell. Maybe I just take more great heavy arrows. Yeah, this area is fairly rough. It's cool though, it's nice to have a challenge. I feel like I've walked most of this game. Kind of party if you're alone. I don't understand, I've been alone at most of my birthday parties. What are you saying? The hippo guys? Yeah, normally they're pretty easy. They're a bit more difficult in the water because it slows you down. But, to be honest, I hesitated on my roll because I didn't want to lose the torch, and I figured I could get away with it, and I couldn't. Pretty much just greed. Yeah, if they catch you, you're dead, but, you know, all the world will be your enemy, and if they catch you, they will kill you. But first, they must catch you. Go relight that torch, I guess. Oh yeah, if he does the stomp attack, he's dead. I can easily kill him before he can get back up. But I'm nervous around here because obviously there's deep water and it's hard to tell where you can go and where you can't. I don't know if that's cheesing, to be honest. Staying behind the enemies is a solid strategy, particularly against big guys. If they like to do their stomp attack, their falling attack, then that's kind of their choice, so it's fine for us to exploit it. I feel like for it to be cheese, it has to be unintended behavior. Absolutely no, Alan. I mean, to be honest, normally when they talk about shooting a guy in the back, they're talking about, you know, when he's not expecting it. I feel like getting behind a guy mid-fight and stabbing him is fair game. I don't think that counts as shooting him in the back. That's just tactical movement. I wouldn't grumble at somebody over that. Oh right, when I use the torch, everything can see me for 5 miles around. And they're all very angry. Like that intend people off... Well, yeah, no, I don't know. Oh my gosh, how many of these are there? Please don't. Like, different games handle intended in different ways. Like, a lot of the old games, finding exploits in the AI was what you were supposed to do. But, stuff like shooting the enemy with a bow through the boss fog where they can't possibly fight back is, that one feels pretty cheap. Oh, nope. It can be hard to tell what's intended and what's not. The torch helps a lot with seeing where the ground ends. That's what I'm using it for. Is it cheap to make the boss fall into the abyss and one-shot him? No. That seems valid to me. That's a thing that reasonably could happen. I wouldn't consider that to be cheese. I don't see how the developers could put a gaping pit in the middle of a boss fight and not think the players are going to try and push the boss down there. It's a fairly reasonable way to say kill the Tauros demon, let him go off the cliff. I mean, if there's not supposed to be a cliff in the boss arena, but you know there's a shoddily programmed spot in the wall that you can bump them into where they'll fall into the abyss, that's a little different. But in general, I would say bosses into abyss is entirely fair. Clever strats are not cheese. I would strongly argue there being a difference in that. Where's the steps? This thing's ankle high. There's no possible way for me to get up there. Felicia? Where are you? So for those of you just joining us, there are millions of enemies just lurking in the water, minding their own business, doing nothing. And Felicia has an aggro radius of like 5,000 miles, so she's usually just running off into nowhere, attacking things that I can't even see. Well, there goes that. This is why you don't explain things while playing games. I'm getting destroyed here. I think I've died more times in this area than I have the entire rest of the game. I'm gonna start seeing enemies disappearing at this rate. I know, I've gotten through here fine once. I just can't do it again. I guess it's the age-old problem where, the first time you do the area, it's really, really easy because you've never done it before, so you're paying lots of attention and doing it all carefully. The second time, you just want to get back to where you were, so, you hurry through and fall into every possible trap. Never. Exploring always first. Besides, unless it made these guys despawn, I'm not convinced that would have helped. Yeah, dying always comes first. Gonna laugh at me later, fair enough. Alright, that's fair. I encourage that behavior. I think I've got my sorcery resist ring on. I don't think I'm wearing any sorcery resist armor. I could maybe change that. But I mean, this stuff's fairly upgraded. So it's probably not bad. This is actually really solid in magic resist. Probably mostly because it is that upgraded, but still. So I am. I took it off when I wanted to break those parts and see where I could get to, didn't I? And then I forgot to put it back on, and that's probably why I've been dying so much more since the first time. I'm such a genius. Roll! Oh no. Oh no! $50 plays. I'm still wearing the gold serpent ring as well. No. I mean, it is. But I'm trying to progress rather than farm, I guess. Yeah, for a bad start. Ow! But they don't normally do that much damage, right? What happened there? That guy really clocked me. What did I change that I'm wearing for something stupider? Alright, enough messing around. We've got our good rings on, we've finished, you know, exploring and having fun. It's time to get good. This is the one. Nothing but backstabs the rest of the way. Well, yeah. I still need to do that, but I mean, I'm gonna get good at this bit. Not a chance, Phoenix. We're doing the Hippo Man first and getting his stuff. Because I've now learned that it's the wrong way to do things. And we don't do things right around here, okay? Whoop. He got up really fast there. Normally they like to lie there for a second. Look, I've got to commit to my character, Phoenix. Sure, I know that going the other way is the right way, but, Lore Seeker Pux doesn't know. She can't hear you giving her advice. Just in Pux' high intelligence. Pux is obviously very handicapped by being connected to me. Ooh. I hate the way those things basically curve around corners. Yeah. Role-playing life. It's easy to play a character stronger than you. It's not always easy to play a character smarter than you. Whoop, nice tanking, Felicia. Maybe use your shield next time. Okay, where is the floor? I assume there's a floor around here. You got this, Felicia. I'll take down their support mage. Imagine it. Yeah, you go running up to them and there's no floor. That would be the best bait. Imagine if the enemies could swim. Slumbering Dragon Shield. Archdrake Mace. Ooh, a new mace. Where are you? Oh, okay. So it's not a Lucerne hammer. Tis often the sinful who seek piety, spurred only by a selfish desire for salvation. Interesting. What's the other thing I picked up? The shield? Slumbering Dragon Shield. The fools who awoke the slumbering dragon earned not only its ire, but the destruction of an entire country. Buried their wrongdoings in the past, and in a show of terrible conceit, attempted to make amends by carrying on the knowledge of the wasted land. Stamina recovery, cool. So is this the kingdom that was here before Drang Lake? It seems like. No? Was this after? Or was this part of Drang Lake? So everything here in this section, it mentions different countries to everywhere else and stuff like that. I wondered if this was old even in Drang Lake's prime. An alluring skull. Alright, seek lore, the answers will come. Ah. We'll learn as we go. Thank you, Taken. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the party. Help yourself to, help yourself to Malva pudding, and mint tart, and there's 7-Up in the fridge. You having a good day, dude? Glad to hear it. You know, 7-Up is the only drink that's endorsed by 7-Up's The Cool Spot from 7-Up's The Cool Spot the game. The only one. Okay, that summons line's not back. Presumably I have to go back to the bonfire to get Felicia the Brave. There's no way Felicia's ever gonna survive to the boss fight. Unless you clear out all the enemies first. Bit rainy, but a good morning so far. That's fair. I'm glad you're having a good day. Alright, where did this path go? Nope, not here. Is it this way? That led to the ogre? Oh, hi. Hello, sir. Could you, do you mind? Now I'm disorientated. Which way did I came from over there, so I'm heading out here, towards these ruins. Is this the way I went before? I'm really disorientated. Oh well, more exploring. Phoenix loves it. Ah! This looks like it might be the right way. I see you there. What do you think you're doing? No, wait, is this where the, This is where the Estus shard was, wasn't it? This isn't the right way. Oh great, now I've aggroed that guy, he'll shoot me forever. Sniper scope on his wand. Where did I just break those parts like 3 seconds ago? Somewhere out here. Went to Wastwater, England's deepest lake, and it really looked like you could just disappear in it. Cool. I don't think I've ever been there. Nice, Noellen. Is it over here? In the Lake District, but yeah. I don't remember how I got to the ogre that killed me. It's so hard to find somebody to kill you in these games. That puts a slightly different spin on it, dude. Maybe it was along here that I found a path leading off to the side, to avoid going into the boss fog. I get only Phoenix knows the way that I'm not supposed to go, and he's not going to tell me. Because he likes it when I do things right. outrageous. Did I just go round the boss fog? Is that what I did? Or, I mean, there's a glowing item there, so that suggests no, I've not been this way. Grab it. Oh, can you follow this all the way around? Oh boy. I'm so gonna... No, it doesn't go all... You've got to get there another way. How, though? How? I thought I followed the edge all the way around. Wait, was it over there that the guy was? I meant to go over this way? Oh yeah, yeah, no. For some reason I thought the ogre was beyond the pots, and the Estus flask was to the right of that, but no, apparently that was not the case. It was over here all along. Okay. Police divers are only allowed to dive down 50 meters and the lake is deeper. Oh, okay. Thou art vanquished, sir. I don't like the force with which you ignite a torch using a flame butterfly. Like, it's not necessary to hurt them. Stinger's dress, life ring +2. Nice. I've still got my cursed hat on as well. Where's my, where's this singer's dress? Very nice. A little tattered around the edges. Perhaps needs a little patching up. Where did my armor go? Is it up here somewhere? Why is her head so small compared to her body? She works out. I don't know. I think I hit the random button a few times before I got something that looked vaguely nice and worked on it, so maybe we just ended up with a small head by chance. I think head size is adjustable in this game. Her head shrank as she got older, but she was able to keep the rest of her body intact through strenuous workouts. Okay, let's put the stuff over there. I'm hoping there's not going to be deep water in there. Alright, what we got? Oh, I was expecting a boss there. Oh, these are acid beetles by the looks of it. Yellow is the universal color of breaking armor. Uh-oh. Well, there goes my second dragon ring. But they're so fine. They're so squishy, it feels like a waste. I thought I was getting away with it. Just have to look at the second dragon ring for it to break. Take the life ring +2. It's a good chunk of extra health, why not? But I cast my magic weapon spell and now it's wasted. Look what you've done to me, Phoenix. I'm utterly disheartened. Oh hey, a bonfire. That would have been really useful for when I was exploring. Yeah, thank goodness. That would have been no fun at all.
You've been well.
How many of these do I have? Give me like 9 of them. Oh, she started selling large shards.
Visit me again.
Yep,
Whenever you please.
that's what I'm working on. I have not. That has a lot of souls.
I knew.
Of course, we could really do with making the Staff of Amana a magic staff. I don't know that we've got any Fane Stone. Suppose we should go see the birds and see if what they can get us.
I'll be around.
I'll provide with...
Yeah, that's fair.
Visit me again. Whenever you please.
None of the sword is heated, no, as far as I can tell. The flame is in his heart, Noella.
What?
Duff just looks at the weapon and it forges itself. Looks like Amana is, looks like the basic one is still better for now. We need either Fate Stone or Chunks to change over.
If you make it back.
Unless that doesn't include scaling, I don't know how the system works in this game. It isn't showing scaling. How do I... Is there anywhere that shows scaling? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this one does do more damage. No? What? This one? This one? Wait, am I... Huh? Here? 195 plus 139? And then 232 plus 84? I gotta add those in my head, huh? Yeah, so the stuff for mana will be slightly more. You couldn't put those together for me? Who designed the equipment screens for the Dark Souls games? And were they at any point fired and never denied all further jobs in the video game industry? Stronger but slower. But my stats also increase the speed, so I don't know whether that's going to matter. But yeah, you're right, Noellen. This place is lovely. Majula is just a nice town to hang around in. Alright, let's go see the birds. See if we can get some Faint Stone. Yeah, once I start hitting the cap for the spell, it doesn't really matter, right? So... I'm not too worried about the cast speed going down. Because no matter your cast speed, you can't cast faster than the animation, so...
Give us Mose. Yes, you! Give us Silky! So nice, so smooth. Yeah! Silky smooth! You, give us Mose. Yes, you! Give us Silky! Yeah, so nice, so smooth. Yeah! Silky smooth! You, give us Mose.
Come on, just give me a Faint Stone.
Yeah, so nice, so smooth. Yeah!
Do I like Dark Souls 1 or 2 better? Difficult question.
You, give us Mose.
When I played Dark Souls 1, I liked it a lot, but then I played Demon Souls, and I realized how much of Dark Souls 1 was just straight up copied from Demon Souls. And Dark Souls 2 has a lot more new stuff in it, you know? They put in new lore, new encounters and stuff, and it's a little more fresh. Yeah, that's fair. I've not finished the game yet. I can't really say, but I think maybe I like this one best. Yeah, a lot of Dark Souls feels like Demon Souls with the serial numbers filed off once you've played both. Yeah, I mean, basically what happened is the company couldn't afford to make Demon Souls on their own, so they sold the rights to Sony in exchange for the money to make the game. So Sony got a lot of the money to Demon Souls, and they can't do any more with Demon Souls without Sony's permission. But they made a ton of money off of it anyway, because it was a surprise hit. And they were like, well, now we can make games on our own, but we can never make Demon Souls on our own. So we're just going to make our own series called Dark Souls, which is different from Demon Souls. And yeah, basically they put all the exact same stuff in again, so that they could make a Dark Souls series with all the stuff that they liked from Demon Souls, without having to pay the copyright on Demon Souls. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of the lore is very different in Dark Souls. But if you played through Demon Souls, you go through Dark Souls and think, okay, this is that place, this is that boss, yep, we're here again. So it's a bit hit and miss. Also, we didn't get any Faint Stone. Oh yeah, the first time I played through Dark Souls, at the start of the game in Firelink Shrine, I was like, okay, so there's two paths to go. If I go down, then I gotta fight those ghosts, and I can't hit them, so it's obviously not that way. I guess the only way to go is into the skeleton place, and the skeletons are super tough and kill me in one hit and give almost no XP. I guess this is why people tell me the game is so hard. And, it was some time before I realized actually near the well there's a tiny little path leading up the hillside that leads you to, you know, the actual start of the game. I think a lot of people make that mistake. Okay, they like prism stones.
Yeah, silky smooth. You, give us smooth. Yes.
Aside from the very start of the game, I don't feel like I got lost in Demon Souls, in Dark Souls. Sorry. Once you get the feel for it, it's quite easy to start figuring out. Okay, I should go here next. But yeah, when you get that stuck at that early in the game, it's a little frustrating.
You, give us smooth. Yes, you, give us. Yeah.
These things are cheap crap. I don't think they're going to give me a Faint Stone for these.
You, give us smooth.
I've not seen any elemental stones yet.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll get lucky.
You, give us. Yes, you.
Anyway, are you having a good day, Freeze? Having a good time? How are you doing?
So nice, so smooth. Yeah. You, give us smooth.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Give us silky. Yeah. You, give us smooth. Yes, you.
Yeah, I think I'd recommend this one. It's mostly made by different people than the other ones. Like the main guy was working on Bloodborne while this game was made. So this game was a lot more experimental than the other Dark Souls. They do a lot of things differently. So I think most people feel that they either love it or hate it. I quite like it.
Give us smooth.
Hey, no problem. I'm glad to stream my play. It makes me happy having people here talking to me. Yeah, I'm getting nothing good from dropping these. I'm getting that life gem. But if they give Faint Stones for these, it's got to be a really rare drop. Yay, rubbish.
Yes, you! Give us Silky!
You,
They don't want their rubbish back.
you, give us smooth.
Yes, you! Give us Silky!
So yeah, it's this one's love it or hate it, but I quite like it. I think I've exhausted their supply of stuff.
Yes, you! Give us Silky! Yeah.
But my favorite Souls game overall is Demon Souls. Definitely check that one out if you can.
Give us Silky!
Don't think I've got anything else I can drop for them. Do they like Alluring Skulls?
You,
Nope. Guess we're not getting a Faint Stone.
give us smooth.
There must be some enemies out there that drop them, but I don't know where. Have some food. It's about time you ate something healthy, kids.
You.
Yeah. See, I kind of love it when they play around with the Alluring Skulls in these games. So what the Alluring Skull does is it glitters attractively, and you can use it to lure enemies out of position. Like, you drop the Alluring Skull and the enemy goes over to look at it. And sometimes they play with that a little. You see an item in a very difficult to get to place, and you go across some narrow paths and probably die a few times falling, and eventually you get to the item, and it's an Alluring Skull. And you're like, well, okay. Well played. That's what they do. You use them to lure people into dangerous places. Can't fault that. Let's see if Macduff has anything new in stock. Macduff, you selling chunks yet?
I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame, dear flame.
Maybe you ought to make a sword. Now, you've got it completely wrong, Phoenix. He's hammering what he means to hammer. He's making an anvil. Clearly. The blacksmiths use magical fire. That's actually the explanation, Narellan. When you first meet this guy, he's like, I don't have any flames, so I can't make stuff. And then you give him a magic ember. And that heats the weapon, I guess? Yeah, embers are kind of magic fire, come on. You can get like dark embers and holy embers and stuff, but it's partly the essence of flame. It's like spirit flame. Okay, he's still not selling anything new or exciting. We don't have any Faint Stone tucked away somewhere, do we? Nope. Make some Dark Night Stone. What, make stuff out of magic fire? Oh, metal just obeys him when he forges it. Fair. Which he does using his metal hands. Well, when you've got a theme, stick to it. There's something else I wanted to spend my souls on, but I don't know what.
Is that a shop? Here, to see light, however fit.
Probably just get some more levels. Yeah. Remember that your kitchen gets dirty too. People associate... I feel like people associate bathrooms with dirt, so they clean them more. And forget that, you know, you eat in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Be careful with that. Okay. Roy's resting place. Oh cool, let's go see Roy. Yeah, so Noelan, how are you enjoying your week off so far? Having a good time? Good to hear. Wanna like lock on to like anything? The lock-on is so painful in this game. You have to be right on top of something. Okay. Hope that wasn't Roy. Oh good, more water! Oh. Dark Souls 2, I was just talking you up. Oh. Hello there, sir. Doo-ba-doo. Second dragon ring. Where is my magic ring? Cool. And flame butterfly. So I can see what the heck I'm doing. Okay. So let us whoop. See what's here. Oh, I already lost my torch. But there's fire here, so I didn't need to use a flame butterfly in the first place. See, I couldn't have locked onto that guy on my own, but I killed another guy, and lock-on automatically went onto him, so sure, why not? Seems legit. You know, it occurs to me, we've not beaten the boss in this area, so we could potentially go back and fetch Felicia. I mean, we'd have to fight through those enemies there. Oh! Okay. Where's Dryland? We'll fight over there. Never mind. That's not happening. Just have to, kinda wanted to make magic weapon, but... Ow. So this fire wizard uses dark magic and sorcery magic, but doesn't use fire magic. I guess he really was a peculiar kindler. He gave me just about nothing in any case. It's infuriating how those guys can cast spells from so much further away than I can. I mean, my spells will go that far, but I can't lock on from that far. And they are, you know, clearly locked on because the attacks are homing. Homing Crystal Soul Mass. Nice. Unless they just auto-home when they get close to a person. I guess I've not actually tried the homing Soul Mass kind of spells. Clonk. Okay, well that looks like the way I'm supposed to be going. Let me quickly circle around the edges and make sure there's not another path full of great and incredible items. No, that's the way I came out, right? Ooh, what have we over there? Oh, nice. Okay, catch you in a little bit, Noella. Okay. We got another singer. Oh, this one's got legs. Kind of skeletal hands, though. Ah! She was a fake! A decoy! That makes sense. The real ones don't have legs. They're skeletons from the waist down. It's canon. Welcome back. Oh, is that the boss fog? How do you guys feel about me doing something silly and pointless before we go in there? Notice how I set off without waiting for the answer. Where was the, wait, where was the way back? Is that it over there? Yeah. Yeah, I knew. I'm assuming that it's the boss fog for real this time. Maybe it's not, who knows. But, all the way is clear. Of course, this is going to use up the last of our spells, so let's hope we don't need those for the boss. Then again, I've got tons of the items that restore spell usage. Like, they're not common, but I've not used a single one all game. Sneaky, sneaky. It's an infiltration mission, Snake. Surprise! Take that, enemy support mage. Oh my gosh, my health! This was an excellent decision. I stand by what I've done. Hey, over here. Come and get me. Come and get me. Fine, be that way. Oh, he's got a really good magic shield. Well, there goes the last of my spells. Apart from magic weapon. There we go. He's vulnerable to being punched enough. You got Secure Platinum? Nice, Alex. That must have taken you a while. Congrats, dude. Yeah, just gotta cast Mace. That is their real weakness. Eh. Heavy attacks are for nerds. Real men just button bash R1. With my R1, yes, Phoenix. What are you, some weeaboo focusing your chakras so you can unleash a more powerful attack? Just hit him really hard over and over again. Come on, Felicia. For what may well be the first time in the history of this game, you're gonna go fight the boss. I've cleared out every enemy. All you need to do is not run off and find... I've cleared out every enemy along the way. Just follow the path. It'll be... everything will be fine. Just focus, please. I suppose if I actually got left. Literally just great magic weapon. Felicia, I traded all of my spells for you, okay? I need you to follow through on this. Okay. I'm counting on you, Felicia. We're trusting you. Oh no, don't blow this. Oh goody, more water. Sure wish I had some ranged attacks now, but Felicia will handle this. I hope there's no deep water in here, but I don't trust Dark Souls that much. Okay. Looks like you gotta hit it in the face. Oof. That stings. Felt that one. Well. That was 110% worth fetching Felicia for. Yeah, I should have changed my armor and stuff, I guess. Well, I didn't know what I was going into yet, at that point. What is... yeah, rings. Yeah, obviously. It seemed reasonable to assume there'd be a magic boss, but there was no guarantee. Yeah, you're good, Phoenix, don't worry. What is it? Is it not obvious, Namela? It's an old lady hiding inside the mouth of a mountain toad. Of the legendary mountain toad. I don't see what you're not getting. Hey Rewind, how are you doing? Can't stay because you don't want anything spoiled. Don't worry, I'm gonna make no progress. I've been stuck in this area for ages. I'm pretty sure I've died more times in this area than I have the entire rest of the game. But I'm having fun. How are you doing? You having a good day? Just woke up. What time is it where you are? You're like 8 hours away from me, aren't you? Probably like 8 in the morning there. Half 8. Almost done with your 1 of 2.5 DS1 completions. So almost done with your 1 of 2. What? I'm sorry, I'm not following that sentence. You mean you gotta beat Dark Souls 1 2.5 times to get your all the trophies? I also don't know what PTO is, I'm sorry. I'm embarrassing myself. I see that in here, please turn over. $10.20. Oh, paid time off. Okay. See, I want to say just say you're on holiday, but then I remember that the American laws on holidays are barbaric. Like over here, you're required by companies are required by law to offer you a certain amount of paid leave every year. That's not a thing in America, is it? Some companies do it to be nice, but a lot of places you just don't get paid if you go on holiday, which is kind of horrible. So much stuff we take for granted over here that places like America don't have. Yeah, so it's 10:22 over there, huh? So you had a nice lie-in then? I say, despite the fact that getting up at 10:22 would be quite an early rise for me. Roll, please. You're up at the crack of noon, yeah. Like I always say, you gotta get up pretty early in the evening to pull one over on me. I mean, there was a good chunk of my life when my insomnia was really bad, where I was typically getting up at around 5 PM. For no other reason than I found it easier to sleep during the day. I didn't sleep well during the day, but I occasionally slept during the day. It was a step up. Where's the stupid cave that I came out of? This place is so confused. But yeah, sorry. We got very distracted about the PTO, and I lost track of the actual conversation. So you're on leave and have free time. You having a good holiday, Rewind? Redux. I should call you Redux. I need. Somehow your name being Rewind got stuck in my head when you first started watching, and I've since watched your stream, and everybody there calls you Redux. I guess. I feel like you shouldn't be punished for having a little time off each year. I don't think that should be a thing that's an extra. People need some time to be able to do stuff, you know? Yeah. Oops. Uh-oh. Because they're perfectly capable of doing it, right, Noella? I mean, here in the UK we mock America for its awful standards for treating its workers, but ours are way worse than they are in most of Europe. And, you know, a lot of these European countries aren't just collapsing in on themselves. We're kind of doing worse than them in a lot of ways. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, going back to the industrial era. They treated their workers like crap, gave them no time off and stuff, made them work like 14 hours a day. And then what they eventually discovered was that if they give people time off, they actually get more work done, because they're not, you know, utterly broken wrecks all the time. If you give people time off, then they come into work not exhausted and not hating their life. It's counterintuitive, but giving people time off can actually get more work done. That's fair. I mean, you've never given me crap for calling you Rewind, but it just feels a little odd now that I've been watching you stream and I know that it's not what you're normally called. Stop it! Oh, come on! There's the sloth death there. You know how sloths can die of starvation with food in their stomach because they digest it so slowly? I'm full of healing potion and I die before it kicks in. Pro tip Redux, it's pronounced Gnarly One. So give it your best shot if he stops by. No, I'm not gonna say it now, obviously, because they'll ruin the... Oh boy. There goes all my rings. No? My second dragon ring didn't break? Wonders will never cease. He has told me a few times that I'm the only streamer who's ever said his name right. Most of my chat is taken to calling him Nando's, though, which I like. I think Miki started that because her phone auto-corrected. Oh, there goes my second dragon ring. I could do this the first time. Yeah, I think there was a point where we all had a different nickname for you, but Nando's replaced most of them. So I guess he clipped me there. Yeah, so just so you know, Redux, the fog at the end of this area does lead to a very distinctive looking boss. Did it break? Oh, it broke! I thought it just was at risk. Ah, heck. Ah, heck! Worst area. So yeah, Redux. I'm probably not going to make it to the boss fog because I'm getting murdered out here, but you know, if you do see me get to that point, that's the bit where you want to drop out. Loomis's resolve is tested. Loomis uttered a very minor cuss. Ah, heck! Not every game that can squeeze one of those out of me. Oh please, Phoenix. I was hopeless from the start. Just ask my parents. They often tell me so. Picking up that twinkling. I don't know if that was a smooth move. Oh. I'm in real danger of killing enemies so often that they stop spawning. For the first time in this game. Resolve is tested again. How many times do I have to do this before I get a heart attack, Phoenix? Make sure you're hitting the right tail, Redux. Very common mistake. Never had there been so many harumphings and expletives in Latin. Alright, for real game, I have to go soon. I have to go 5 minutes ago. Really. So, if we could do this, if we could get this going. At this point, the game can probably taste my impatience. Really hoping it would lock onto the other guy there. Yeah. I guess I can sneak around the edges and try and pick off the sorcerers. Which is what I'm trying to do, but I'm just activating other guys wherever I go anyway, so... Nope. Stop getting stuck. I know, but using a bow kind of makes me realize how much of a joke my actual magic is. And then I feel bad about myself. When I use the bow and it's way better than my magic, it makes me sad. I'm doing my best, Phoenix. How much suffering do you want from me? I'm trying. I'm suffering as much as I can. Okay. Clear out these. Just need to not mess this up. Get back here. Where do you think you're going? Okay, that's all of those. And we just go get Felicia. And we beat the boss first try, and then I can end the stream on a happy note. The firing of this staff does feel a little heavier, a little slower. It does charge for a fraction longer. What side is it that affects casting speed? Is it attunement? Do it without her? Honestly, I think it would be easier without her, but that's not the point. I mean, she was utterly worthless last time. Is it worth fighting through all these things? No, I don't think so for a moment. That's not why we're doing it. Attunement improves casting. Okay, so I need more attunement then. Poor Felicia, I'm giving her a chance to do something that she's never done before. Make it to the boss room and fight the boss. You think any other player has ever done that? This is unique content right here. Speed ran this part. That's probably the sensible way to do it. But I mean, a lot of people tell me, a lot of the pros tell me just run past things, but you do have the problem that first time you play through it, you don't know where you're going, so running past things mostly leads to you just standing there looking puzzled while enemies gather up behind you. Yeah, the first time through you've really got to fight things. There's a lot of places I wouldn't do on a second time through. And of course I've got to kill these so that Felicia doesn't die fighting them. Felicia's just so brave, you know. She deserves a victory. But yeah, I can see the hunting them to extinction in this bit. Probably the best way to go about it. Go out there, kill one of them, go back to the bonfire. Go out there, kill one of them, go back to the bonfire until they stop respawning. Repeat with every single enemy. Then just stroll through the area whistling. Both good suggestions. That's my new favorite command. Okay, Redux, if you're still here, the boss fog is in this room that I'm approaching. And it's a very distinctive, unusual looking boss. You don't want to see it if you want to be surprised. So if you want to preserve your blind playthrough, now's the time to drop out. Ah, you are still here. I wasn't sure if you'd snuck off. Thanks for being here anyway, Redux. Catch you next time. You can't set it to 2 words, sadly, Navalan. So it's just the word play. But it's on like a 60-second cooldown or something to stop it from spamming. Like most commands, you can't just use them over and over again. There's a cooldown period. Yeah, thanks for the good luck. Here we go. I gotta go soon, so this is gonna be my last try no matter how it goes. What else? Second dragon ring still broken, wonderful. Yeah, I'll cast my magic weapon. Do I have any better helmets that I could wear here? I mean, I could put on my Warlock's mask, but it doesn't really go with this outfit. It looks like I'm on my way to a Halloween party and I haven't put my costume on yet, but I didn't want to carry the hat, so I just wore that. I don't think I've got an actual helmet that's upgraded, so I'll stick with the thief mask. It shows off my ponytail, okay, Phoenix? I want to look good for the boss. Aren't I, though? You don't know what I'm doing. Don't you tell me what I've got going on. Okay, Felicia, you open its mouth and I'll blast it. It's gonna be teamwork. This is actually a pretty good combo. Oh. My button bashed. Phoenix is sulking now. I mean, the strongest heavy gear is perfectly valid fashion souls. There's no reason you can't fashion souls as a heavy knight. But that's not what my current character's deal is, you know? Felicia, lead it over here. Like, it's not easy, okay, Phoenix? This thing doesn't come with a scope. Felicia, get out of there! Oh, you're gonna pay for that. Felicia deserved that win. Oh, and there goes my magic weapon. This boss is really easy when you're not playing like an idiot. Oh, come on. One more hit. Couldn't have done it without you, Felicia. You were the real winner there. So that was Nito's girlfriend, right? Woo! Victory! We did get to end on the high note. So yeah, that was Nito's girlfriend and mother of the MILF and Nitos, right? Obviously she was the MILF and Nito was the Nito and the kids are the MILF and Nito. That makes sense. Can I just see the description? Thank you, Taken. Line of priestesses who looked after the shrine and appeased the creature have died off. Well, it's my headcanon and I wish you'd appreciate it, Phoenix. Nito and the Demon of Song had a beautiful relationship with many beautiful children who sing and are half skeleton from the waist down. Nito was such a likable character. This isn't the way I came, right? Oh my gosh, is there more water out here? Oh yeah, what's the key to the embedded? Was that a weapon? Instead of a key? That struck me. You gotta stab the guy? What do I need to wield it? Bring a rhapsodic end to his fate. Shaped like a weapon but is in fact a key. The once human embedded, realizing that he could never resist the temptations of the flesh, bound himself eternally with chains. Since then, he has awaited the day that somebody will find this key and bury it within his bosom. I don't want to know what was going on in the king's secret BDSM room. Guys, I'm Sora now. Everybody remember that Kingdom Hearts is light. Whoop. Do have a lot of souls on me. It'll probably be quite silly of me to fall in the water right now. Ah, here we go. I just need to remember... it looked like there was another path over there. Let me just go check real quick. There's a little bonfire. We can get back here for these souls if we need to. So is there another path over here? Ah, there is. A very fancy, important looking one. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 ways to go. Exciting choices next time. Rise of the Dead. My favorite horror movie. Rise from your graves.
Bearer of the curse, I will always be at your side until hope has fully withered.
So yeah, I feel like I want more attunement for the casting speed. Maybe I'll just put everything into both from here on. I want more casting speed, but I also want... Oh wait, it also raises cast speed. Does it? No, it doesn't. Just because I'd already put attunement up. I probably want to hit the 50 int by the end of the game, but I do want to be casting the spell faster. So yeah, I guess that works. Okay, so int still... yeah. Yeah, that's... sorry, I thought int does give you more, but I thought the int was what was giving me that +3, when it was actually the fact that I'd already put a point into attunement. So yeah, int gives it... gives cast speed slower than attunement does to begin with, and also, obviously, I've got much more int, so attunement is more cost-effective, because they give you less the higher they are, right? So I imagine I'm over the soft cap for int when it stops giving you as much. I spent like 5 billion of these freaking soul gems, life gems, in that last area. I went in with like 80 of them, and now I've got 20, and that's after I bought more. But okay. Not bad, we made some progress. We did what's probably going to be the hardest area in the game. It'll all be clean sailing from here. Probably never going to have any more difficulty with this game again. I imagine I'll finish it next session. I know, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And thank you all for being here, you've all been great. Hope you've all enjoyed my birthday party at Drang Lake Castle. Those of you who are interested in the after party, oh yeah, Boss Souls Checkup Merchant. I'll do that next time, Phoenix. I do need to get going. Yeah, those of you who are interested in the after party, starts in 2 hours. When I'll be playing this game that Asmoth got me for my birthday, Heart of Darkness. It's an old PlayStation game. I thought the green screen was triggering on it, but no, it's just reflecting my actual screen. So that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, next Dark Souls should be Friday. Slay the Spire tomorrow afternoon. And Heart of Darkness in 2 hours. Thank you all for being here, you've been great. Yeah, adore every single one of you. So yeah, see you next time, everyone.